Good afternoon, party people, and how are you all today? I do hope that you're well. If you're not quite so well, take a hug from me. The more reads I do, the more I'm being called to do them. This is an impromptu because we can read. Now, because I'm still trying to find my feet a little bit here, I've done a pre-shuffle, and a lot of the reads I've been doing recently have been coming out with the same message. And I'm thinking, is this my energy influencing the read, or is this a very pertinent message for the collective that seems to be coming through from spirit? Obviously, I've had a few people message me privately to talk to me about the reads that they have watched and give me their honest, thank you, opinion on them. And it does seem to be quite a common theme in the collective recently. What I'm going to do today is I was strongly pulled to do you a reading from the Angel Tarot deck by Travis McHenry. It is a beautiful deck. Its general principles are tarot, but it also guides you from angels and gives you a little bit more of an alternative perspective on things. This deck is beautiful to shuffle, but whenever I shuffle it, they seem to have an awful lot to say. I am protected and guided by Archangel Gabriel. I physically heard him speak his name in my ear a few months ago. And since it's a voice that I've heard since I was a little girl, and it's a very calm, steady, measured voice. It was one that I wasn't familiar with, but only familiar with in my subconscious, so to speak. When I was a new mum, when I had newborn babies, seconds before they would howl in the night, the voice in my head would boom, but gently, if that makes any sense, into my ears, "Hayley." And as I'd snap awake, nanoseconds later, you'd hear the howl for milk, or whatever it was that they wanted at the time. And I always took note of it, but I never quite knew who or what it was. Now, in the last couple of years, it's tipped upside down a bit here at HQ. So I've been forced into learning really what my purpose is, which is a good thing. So in this deck, Gabriel is, he's represented by the moon, which coincidentally is the sign of Pisces, which is me, which is my Sun and my Venus sign. For those of you that want to know, I'm a Pisces Sun and Venus, an Aries rising, which would explain my hot temper sometimes, and a Gemini moon would also explain why I'm quite good at talking, or I just like to talk. So I'm going to talk. So Gabriel has actually come up in this deck, which is quite interesting. And in the deck here, looking at the cards, there is a lot of emotion. Okay, there's a lot of fire, there's a lot of water, and there's earth. But there's no air. So what I'm gauging on the general message from this, and I will read you the cards in a moment, is that there is a lot of emotion, a lot of passion, but the situation is calling for grounding. The air sometimes denotes anger, animosity, volatile. There's none of this in the deck. However, what I'm also going to do is once I've taken you through the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards that I have here, I am then going to pull cards, some other oracle cards, just to give you some kind of advice, guidance, and maybe comfort to send you on your way. After I've pulled from the Angel Tarot by Travis McHenry, I'll then pull you a deck from Believe in Your Own Magic by Amanda Lovelace. These are lovely cards, okay? This is a nice back. I should do a live shuffle online of the oracle cards. I just wanted to have a look at the message here, run it round my head. Tarot's a little more complex than oracle. Tarot, let's be honest, bitch slaps you without conscience. Oracle massages you slightly and metaphorically asks you if you like a biscuit with that, but they all tell the same message. It's how you interpret it. If you don't listen to the lesson, it will keep reappearing, and that's the one thing I love about tarot, is that it booms it loud and clear. It calls you out. It don't care. It connects beautifully with your intuition if you listen, and if you look back, you'll find it were right all along. So listen, okay? So once I've done that, I'm going to do an oracle card from The Power of Love by James Van Praagh. Just one card. And then on from that, I'm going to do The Soul's Journey activation card, also from James Van Praagh. It's just a little bit of how we can objectively think about things in our minds as well. So after the Angel Tarot, I'm going to pull you one from Believe in Your Own Marriage, if you want to. That's good for you. Mercury retrograde. Or maybe I just need to slow the fuck down and engage the brain with the mouth. That would be an idea, wouldn't it, party people? So, Angel... Oh, that bloody phone. Hang on. I meant... yeah, blooper number 1.